Hello, everybody, and welcome to my 1 month with the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. As you can tell by the box, I got the awesome, I want to say, ocean blue. Here are the quick specs on it, or what you get in the box: 128 gigabyte storage, 6 gigs of RAM. The Note, the S Pen, wall adapter, stereo headphones tuned by AKG, USB-C connector to USB charging, reference guide, and terms and conditions. Um, there, Samsung model Note 9 128 blue kit. That's all I'm going to show. Here's the device. Oops, a little dirty on the bottom there. There we go. Honestly, the camera's not doing it justice. That's smudges. That's not scratches, but you can see that blue there, with the awesome Samsung and Galaxy Note 9 imagery there. Love the aluminum frame. It kind of accents the blue on the back. Got the SD card, SIM card slot on the top, volume rocker or power button on the right side, volume rocker with the Bixby button is the only thing on that side. Oh no. Oh man, there's some dirt on it of some sort. And that is unnecessary. That's my Samsung card. There's the device itself in all its glory. Smaller chin on the bottom and a smaller top there. Front-facing speaker, bottom-facing speaker, microphone, USB-C, headphone jack, and S Pen with Bluetooth LE in it. It's been an amazing device the last month. It's literally flown by. My other device that I still own, and I hope to always own, is an iPhone 10. It's not going to see my face. Oops. This is the phone I've been using up until then. I'm going to keep the Note as my daily driver just because of the features I use at work now. That's one of my favorite, is that the device will actually rotate on the home screen, and all apps are pretty well versed inside use, which is great. Battery has been phenomenal. If I say so myself, I'm going to turn that around, just so it's out of sight. Battery 4,000 milliamps. I've usually gotten home and it has just over 50% battery after a full day of work. I've been using this Tech 21 case, same as every case I've had on all my phones over the last, 4 years or so. I've always had a Tech 21 Evo case. I absolutely love it, with the ribs that absorb, if you drop it, they absorb that energy so you don't mess the phone or device up. It's having an issue focusing right now. There we go. This camera, I've gotten some really amazing shots. I used it at PAX. I filmed 4K video. SD card inside is 128, I think, because I have my 256 in my Switch, so this should be 128. So I have, is that 256 roughly, give or take on some numbers. So that's awesome. The 6 gigs of RAM, I haven't seen any lag or hiccups in the operating system. During the time I've owned this, I had the Galaxy Watch, the new one. I had that for about a day or two. Didn't find it necessary to own. I still have my Apple Watch 3rd series right here. I did pre-order the 4th series just because I'm going to hand that one down to someone else in the family. So I thought it'd be a good time for me to get the 4th gen. Even though I'm using my Note, I can still make phone calls and text from here. And I do still have my iPhone that I plan to carry for a while. This is the X. No plans to upgrade it at this moment in my book. I may try the 10S out just to see what the difference is, but it's definitely not something I'm going to keep. But to continue the review, S Pen is awesome. I've used some of the camera features, especially when taking selfies with people, rather than having to reach to the side to press the volume button or the shutter button. I can just have the S Pen in hand and take it whenever I feel like I got it. So I did that during PAX. Didn't do any slow-mos. Nothing really came up where I was going to need that action slow-mo, the 960 frames. But what else? What are the big sellers? I love the feel in the hand. That extra bezel that they put, or whatever that is, the extra... I don't know if I can see it on here. I don't want to say it's chafed edges, but it's like they have a different, like they have the edge, and then they have this extra edge that leads into the glass, and it really makes it easy to grip without any accidental touches. One thing I haven't really used is the side loading stuff, even though it is more convenient. I've just learned to use my fingerprint, which I love where the placement of the fingerprint reader is now. You just click it and it's open. I've had issues with the Iris, the Smart Intelligent Unlock, because you really need to not be wearing glasses, because it checks your eyes and your face, and if it can't check your eyes, then it just goes to the pin. So I've kind of decided just to turn that off and use my fingerprint always, and then have a pin as my backup. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Dolby Atmos. The audio is amazing when it comes to that. One thing I've really enjoyed is with Netflix, not Netflix, where is it? I'm an iPhone, an iTunes guy, so where is it? I use the actual Google Messenger because you can do it through the web, so I can actually still message on my iPhone. And stuff like that, and still see it on here. Oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called. I use Apple Music because I've had a subscription for long enough that if I get rid of it, then it'd be a pain in the butt. Oh, I can't see it. Sorry, I know you're just looking. Oh, yes, Movie Anywhere. That is awesome. All the movies I've purchased on iTunes have shown up here. So if I go to my movies, come on, let's focus. These are all the movies that I have in iTunes for the most part. I'm pretty sure there's a couple missing, but this is literally my entire iTunes library right here. And that was always my issue, is that I wanted to be able to watch movies that I bought on iTunes on Android, and you couldn't. But now with this Movie Anywhere thing that came out not too long ago, it's really made me not need to have an iPhone. But I really like the Apple Watch over every watch that's come out smart-wise. I've checked them all that I've been interested in or would pay for. So we'll just stick with that. And I think that's my whole review. So if I was to say, should you go out and get a Note 9, I would say yes. For the $1,000 price point, it's got the slightly better camera than the iPhone X. The iPhone XS is coming out here tomorrow, actually, or technically today. I will be checking it out. I don't know if I'll be keeping it. I think I may just stay with the X, but it is actually on the way. I should have it sometime next week. I ordered it a little bit late, 2 days later, so it's not like gonna be here tomorrow. It's gonna be here next week sometime. My watch, I'm not sure when it's coming. I think it's coming Monday, but it could be Wednesday. We'll see. Hopefully it comes sooner than later, but I do want to compare this iPhone X to the iPhone XS, so look for that video soon. There is a lawsuit out there for a Note 9 that exploded in a lady's purse, but that's the only incident so far. So if you're questioning it after reading that, I haven't had any heat up issues. I would probably hold on to this phone even if they recall it somehow, but thanks everybody for watching. Check out other reviews out there, leave comments, questions, and look forward to my Apple Watch 4 series and my iPhone X and iPhone XS review comparison here in the next week or so, whenever that shows up. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Thanks again for stopping in, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.